graduate of Boogie's. We have the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions entering the Summers County Memorial Building, and they're buying tickets.
They're not booked on this show. What do they think they're doing out here?
I don't know, but they're wearing company gold, buying tickets.
Well, I've got to say, uncharacteristically, I don't disagree with this decision by Lit and Shane. Either one of these two teams on any given day, they can move up through those ranks, they can challenge for those belts, and they can take them away any given day.
So, at best, they're buying a ticket to do some scouting. Very interesting here. Mike Mayhem sending one man out from each team, or at least attempting to. Like I said, his work is going to be cut out for him. And the crowd definitely has to wonder what's going on here with the tag champs coming into the building.
Well, the fans are solidly behind the tag team champions, but they're not even involved in the match, which just goes to show how smart the fans are.
Well, Ricky Shane wants Billy back there at the seat that he bought here.
Well, they have no business wandering around the ring right now. That's an absolute fact. If they're going to be in this building in attendance as fans, even to do scouting, they need to take their seat. The referee needs to get control.
For the bell. I agree with you. I mean, this is...
Really?
Even by professional wrestling standards, it's fairly laid back, but a decorum of...
And you see the East Coast largest athlete going to work on Mr. Arrogance. Arrogance went behind with a rear waist lock. Not the right move against 3BL. But Arrogance came off that rope, head of steam. He's pounding away, ducks a clothesline. Oh, and he got caught.
Wow.
And splat he went.
Not the height that he had hoped for, and that's what allowed 3BL to turn that one around.
And Kareem making the save for his team.
Okay, this match is almost completely out of control, and it's only 30 seconds deep.
I just can't.
Whoa, 3BL sending Mr. Arrogance into the corner for the tag to Pitbull Bob Brown, who puts the canines to use, and a poke of the eyes.
And boy, did Bob come hungry today.
Kareem breaking up the pin here.
You know, Mike Traven says they won't let Bob Brown eat for up to 12 hours before a match because he wants him hungry. He wants him hungry when he faces his opponent. Animals are more dangerous when they're hungry.
I've also seen him wave a cheeseburger in front of Pitbull Bob Brown so he comes to the ring salivating. Oh, man, what a hard shot to the body after Pitbull had to take some unorthodox methods here with Mr. Arrogance.
And that's not going to feel good on your lower back, your midsection, or your kidneys.
No, that's some major damage when the East Coast's largest athlete comes down on the small of your back.
And you know, Dean, a lot of people make light of the athletic ability of Buddy Love, 3BL. He doesn't do a lot of flashy things. He doesn't move very quick, but when you're that big, very basic maneuvers take on a whole new meaning in the scheme of things.
And add into it that the man is tough as nails. There is no backing up from the game in 3BL. Big knee drop now by Pitbull Bob Brandon. Here's your vertical press.
And you want to talk about dangerous? We just discussed Buddy Love. Let's talk about Bob Brown. Unorthodox strategy all the way. You don't know if he cares about winning the match. You don't know if he cares about losing the match. You don't know what he's thinking when he gets out there. The only thing you know is he's happy when he's hurting someone.
Absolutely. And again, tough as nails. You don't have to be the master tactician. Here's a tag now. Kareem comes in, pressing the advantage against 3BL on that left knee.
And Mr. Arrogance, he found an opening. He got a shot in on Love, and he got that tag out to Kareem, that sorely needed tag, and they've turned things around, and they went with a real solid strategy. When you're facing a larger man, they're going to work on the leg of Buddy Love.
Absolutely. The table can't stand if one leg is taken out. And now, as Thomas Rodman looks on, Kareem pressing the advantage there.
And Thomas Rodman, uncharacteristically quiet for a manager.
Yes.
But I'll give you a reason for that, because I've stood ringside in matches before as a manager. You don't always want to give your game plan away. When you're talking game plan with your team, you keep that quiet. You keep that to yourselves.
Right hand of Kareem. Does he have something?
Undoubtedly.
Oh! Something, I swear something glinted there. I swear something glinted when he swung at that knee.
What the referee doesn't see doesn't count.
Right now that referee didn't see him very much. Pitbull's trying to get in there. Survival instinct for his partner. And now Bad Karma is just absolutely working 3BL over. They're going to drape that leg across the ropes.
And this is a bad situation for Buddy Love. And Bob Brown, he can't control his emotions, doing his partner more harm than good right now.
This is going to sound terrible, but I don't know if that kick from Mr. Arrogance was into the hamstring area or into the Money in the Bank area. They are trying to deconstruct the left knee of 3BL.
Well, you take a little from A, a little from B, and then you get to C, and you know what C is? Time to be a champion. You move on up the ranks, you take the win however you can get it. As long as that referee doesn't issue a DQ, you're still climbing the ladder.
Bad Karma, former NWA Mountain State champions here, being defeated by the Cult of Charisma, who are now in the third row watching this match and are very vocal. They may be the loudest fans in attendance right now. Billy Litt and Ricky Shane.
Over in the corner, you see the referee having words with Bob and Mike Draven.
I swear that looks like he's got a fork in his right hand. I can't tell from here. We're in a different placement than we normally are here in Hinton, our new broadcast facility here. But it looks like a fork.
Well, we can talk about that being an unfair strategy all day, Dean, but let's not make light of the fact the Army of Darkness can play that game just as well as Bad Karma.
Just as well, absolutely.
All they need is the opening.
And there he's making one. He's tying the referee up with Pitbull Bob Brown. But hey, Draven's got the Cadillac.
He sure does. And you see Bob, he's got the referee tied up, and that's been good for Bad Karma this whole time. But if that manages to keep the referee away long enough for Buddy Love to grab a hold of that ball bat, things can turn around real quick.
Mike Draven has epitomized everything that a manager should be with a tag team. We've had some good managers here through the years in NWA Mountain State. A Big Pappy. We've had a lot of good managers. Mike Draven has taken it to the nth degree, and now we're getting to look at Thomas Rodman and to see what he's going to contribute here. And he's already interjecting himself in.
And he's a very different kind of manager. Mike Draven, very vocal, very loud. But Bad Karma, they don't need a cheerleader. They don't want one. I mean, no disrespect to Mike when I say that, because I'm a big fan of supporting my team. But Thomas Rodman, to be out there and be that quiet, I think I've even seen him signal real subtle to his team what to do. But every time he's done it with a calculated move, their strategy has continued to work.
Low blow now by 3BL, slowing Kareem down for the first time in a long time. 3BL is to his feet.
And a low blow, that's what we were talking about. You said Kareem may or may not have had something in his hand. I'm pretty sure that he did. But 3BL, he's just as capable of making light of that rule book when that referee's eye is just a fraction away from him and long enough that he can complete his perfect strategy.
And now Love with that weakened D. 3BL misses the splash.
And that, unfortunately, was not part of the perfect strategy, but it is a perfect opportunity if you're Bad Karma.
And they are going to capitalize on it now.
Mr. Arrogance grapebining the leg, and look at the angle he is bending that leg at.
Bob Brown now making the save for 3BL and his team.
Bob Brown very concerned about his partner. And so often in this match, in the heat of the moment, he gets in there when he shouldn't have, and it's cost his partner. But if he didn't do something there, that leg could have gone snap. And that could have been not only the end of the match for him, but the end of their time as a tag team for the foreseeable future.
And Mr. Arrogance just cleared Pitbull off the ring. Pitbull's coming in. Pitbull's coming in.
But once again, the referee's right there to stop him, and you see Bob trying to push him out of the way.
Spinning heel kick into the pecs of 3BL. Mr. Arrogance is working 3BL over. I can't quite see what's going on here because Kareem is now tearing into Pitbull Bob Brown through the referee.
Well, Kareem's doing a very good job of keeping the referee tied up with Bob Brown. And they, oh no. Not only did Kareem just run into Buddy Love, I think he stepped on Well, I don't think we need to describe it to the fans, but everyone knows that doesn't tickle.
No, somebody's karma came back on them just now. That's all there is to it. And Kareem showing the ample backyard
And Buddy
of the
needs to
neighborhood
get that
bad
tag.
karma comes from.
Buddy Love so close, I don't think he knew where he was at, though, Dean.
He did manage to block a shot, though. Lands 2 forearms, the third forearm. Kareem is reeling and rocking, getting shot across the ring. Big back elbow from the East Coast largest athlete, but he's still favoring the knee, Steven.
Buddy Love's so close to his partner right now. I have to quit. Well, even if that one leg hurts, walking across with it, that does more damage to Kareem than it does Buddy Love.
Yes.
But as close as Buddy Love is to his partner, Bob Brown, right now, one corner away, I don't know why he doesn't tag out right now. Gives himself some time to rest.
And Karma comes back a second time in this match as 3BL plants the backyard. And now, this is why he should have tagged, as you just said, because Mr. Arrogance has jumped in the ring. Whoa!
And Mr. Arrogance has left the ring. 3BL just dumped him over.
And again, no plans to tag. Pitbull's going to take on Mr. Arrogance.
And Bob Brown's going right back to work on Kareem. You see the managers looking on. And what a situation if you're the referee.
So we've got a match on the inside and a fracas on the outside.
And the referee has given up on trying to control the tag partners. Counts the pin, but...
Rope break.
Rope break.
Left arm had the bottom rope.
And there's your other tag partner in any match. The rope is always your friend unless there's a no DQ situation.
3BL needs to tag.
That's an understatement.
Kareem is close to his corner. Will he make the tag? In comes Mr. Arrogance.
But in comes Pitbull Bob Brown. Buddy Love got the tag too. Comes in. House of Fire. Clothesline on Mr. Arrogance. Stiff shot to the jaw. Kareem levels Arrogance with another clothesline. Goes back over to Kareem. And the Pitbull's just chewing away on the face now.
Mr. Arrogance and Pitbull Bob Brown, your legal men in this #1 contenders match for the Mountain State Wrestling Television Championship, or Tag Team Championship. We got a chain coming in. What's Ricky Shane doing?
He's getting up on the apron.
Oh, he's goading Pitbull Bob Brown.
Oh, no, Bob, don't. And Bob just went for Ricky Shane, but he's got his back turned. And Bad Karma's in position. I saw Rodman signal, and oh my Lord.
That was terrifying.
Bob Brown just got dropped on the top of his head. You saw the angle his neck been at.
That was terrifying. Your #1 contenders, Bad Karma, looking to climb back up the ladder. Pitbull Bob Brown took a very violent spike DDT there.
And we'll be right back with you, fans.
Now we're going to stay with you right now just to see what's going on with Pitbull Bob.
Oh
I knew this
Lord.
wasn't over.
We got a situation.
Man, 3BL's got the boot off.
The Army of Darkness justifiably disappointed in the outcome this morning.
Mr. Arrogance feigning tears here, right here in front of us. Mike Draven is livid.